Very happy to have here the Olympic champion from Rio, Dalilah Muhammad from USA, and of course your two Norwegian runners in the 400-meter hurdles, Amalie Iuel and Lina Kloster. 400 hurdles at the beginning. It looks like there is a nice hot weather. Dalilah, is it something which brings you back to California, where you train?
Yeah, definitely. You know, obviously in California it's very warm and the weather is beautiful and the weather looks to be beautiful here, so I'm excited about that.
For you it will be race number 6 this season in the 400 hurdles, so you are already in some competition rhythm. Yeah. Does this mean you can expect something good tomorrow?
I definitely hope so. I've been waiting to drop a fast time and I would love to do it here.
The meeting director, Steinar Hohen, who is here with us, just said recently the meet is sold out. So it looks like for a great atmosphere in great weather.
That's definitely an extra bonus and just a huge motivator to just run a really fast race.
And in the 400 hurdles, I think for the first time in the history of Bislett Games, in the main race, in the Diamond League, 2 runners from Norway will compete. So it's an historical moment for Norwegian athletics. Amalie, you didn't run 400 hurdles so far. This year, only twice 300 hurdles. Why that?
I just kind of wanted to do something a little bit different this year. I wanted to open up, trying something completely new. And I mean, it was super fun. So yeah, I'm happy that I did it. And I thought, what's better than saving the opener for a home meet with a completely sold out stadium?
So it was from beginning on your plan to run the first 400 hurdles here at Bislett?
Correct.
You were in US in the past time, now you are in Norway. So does it mean the environment of your training changed comparing to past years?
Yeah, I mean, this year it's been just 100% focus on practicing and training. The past 4 years I've had school on the side, and as a full-time student and a full-time athlete, it's hard to combine the two. So this year I've just been focusing 100% on the athlete part. And I mean, I'm really happy about it, and I'm excited to see how it's gonna show out in the meet.
Lina, you just started last year with 400 hurdles.
Yep.
And you are already in the Diamond League. How does it feel?
I don't know. I'm really nervous for tomorrow, but I'm looking really forward to it. I know I'm in shape for the first time this early in the season. So I know I will do a PB tomorrow if I don't mess up. So yeah.
Yeah, it will be only your second race of the season in the
race,
hurdles.
Yeah, and my 8th in total. So I'm kind of new.
And is it like you find your event?
Yeah, I realized how much I don't like 400 and how much I like 400 hurdles, so it's my event.
Do you know your lanes already?
Yeah.
So are you satisfied?
Yes, my PB is from lane 2. So
number 2?
Yeah.
Amalie, number 8, it's good?
Yeah, I'm happy.
You will go your pace?
Yeah, I mean, I've had a lot of previous PRs from lane 8, because you kind of have to run a little bit scared. You don't know what's going on behind you, so you just have to go for it and hope that it'll hold out.
Dalilah, number 5, good?
Yes. You can't be mad at that.
What about the stride rhythm? Is it still something you are, especially Lina, learning?
Yes, kind of. I'm gonna try for the first time doing 15 until the 6th hurdle, which I managed to mess up on Friday. And I also changed my lead foot this year, so it's a lot of things that have to come together.
Amalie, you go with 15 until?
As of now, I'm going to probably go to hurdle number 8. I'm going to see if I feel great at hurdle 8, I don't see why I need to switch it. I'm just going to keep going for as long as it holds out. I'm trying not to have like a concrete plan of when I need to switch. Just kind of take it as it goes and a little bit on the feeling as I go. I'm still, even though I've been running the hurdles for quite some years now, I'm still learning. So I learn from every single race, and I just try to build off of everyone.
Dalilah, can you tell us about your ideal stride pattern?
I go to 8 as well. 15 to 8, that would be ideal. If I go to 7, I'll be okay with that too.
And from my side, and of course then I will open the floor to other questions, and we are on the stream worldwide via IAAF and Diamond League Facebook and website. This year, for you two, for sure, European Championships in Berlin, the main goal, and the 400 hurdles?
Yes.
Correct. And for you, Dalilah, there is no global event.
No, there's no big, really major championship for me this year. So this year I'm just focusing on really next year and just setting myself up to run fast this year so that I can hold out for 2019 and 2020.
Thank you. Any questions, please? From the floor to our 400-meter hurdles girls. Yes, please.
Question for Dalilah. Just wondering, in a non-championship year, how the motivation differs. Is it all about times or all about that US title? Do they become elevated in points?
Definitely. I think this year is, it's just that kind of awkward kind of year this year, being an off year for us. It's honestly a little bit difficult to stay motivated knowing that there's no major championship you're getting ready for. So honestly, the biggest things become not even US titles, but just the Diamond Leagues and just going out and performing to your best at every single Diamond League. And I think the Diamond Leagues become something you even more so look forward to, because it's not like, you can give it your all and you're not holding out or trying to use it to prepare for world championships. It's just all or nothing at every single Diamond League. And it's been really fun and exciting. And like he said, I've already competed, I think, 6 times this year, or it's going to be my 6th. So yeah, I've been having fun.
Nicole, there was a question.
Definitely. I think we all, every time we compete, we all want to go out and give our best, and the winning is definitely, the ultimate prize. I definitely really want to run faster. I think I've been on the cusp of finding my race pattern this year, and I haven't quite figured it out yet. And each race I've been doing something different, and tomorrow will be no different. And so hopefully tomorrow's race plan will stick, and I'll get the time that I'm looking for.
Any questions, please? Okay, so tomorrow, what will please you on time base?
Well, I definitely want a season's best.
Season best.
I run 53.7 this year. I definitely would be pleased with the season's best.
Thank you very much. And for you two, obviously, the biggest pressure will be on Karsten, on Ingebrigtsen brothers. But still, how will it be for you to go into the full arena and full of expectations? Will it bring a little bit of nervosity?
Well, I can start off by saying I also want to run a season best tomorrow. With that being the first race, of course, it's...
It will be for sure.
No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, I'm obviously a little bit nervous, but that's just part of it. I mean, if you're not nervous, if you're not excited about a race, then that kind of shows that you're not really, I mean, you should be excited about it. You should be a little bit nervous. It usually brings out the best of you. So I'm going to try to not get the nerves get too much a hold of me, but I'm going to try to control them and just enjoy it as much as possible. It's my first Diamond League meet, and I'm fortunate enough having it to be at our home track. So I'm just going to go out and enjoy.
Lena, will you have also some family members in the stadium?
Oh yes, almost my whole family is on my mother's side. Is going to be here because they live here, and they are always cheering, so they make a lot of noise. So you're probably going to hear them. And no, it's being at home, as Amalie said, home soil. It's something special. It gives you some extra energy, and you just want to do your best, and we're going to do it, so yeah.
Thank you very much, and good luck into your plans. Thank you. After a little break, we do high jump men.
there.
Okay.
Yep.
We will do now.
Yep.
After 400 hurdles, we continue with men's high jump.
Okay.
And you know these men who are jumping very high, the world champion, mid-record holder, the world leader, Mutaz, as they say, Barshim from Qatar. The world medalist, Syrian record holder, the best athlete of Syria, Majd Eddin Ghazal, and the world indoor champion, authorized neutral athlete, but we know he's from Russia, Danil Lysenko. As the meet director is a high jumper, we can always expect the great high jump here in Oslo. Mutaz, you already jumped here the meet record, 2:38. This year, outdoors, unbeaten, really carefully selecting your meets. So what do you expect from Bislett 2018?
I will start just to say that, first of all, I'm really happy to be back. I have very great memories from last year here and, of course, breaking the meeting record. I know Steiner was really happy. It was personal between him and Sotomayor, so finally we settled this down. He can move on, life is good. But apart from that, you know, I started good this season, jumping 240 as my opening in Doha, then followed 236 in Eugene. I felt good at there, and I know I'm in good shape, so I came here to fight and hopefully continue winning.
What will be the most important for you tomorrow? Warm-up, or the weather, or the crowd, or everything together?
I am greedy. I want everything, but I know that I should be realistic. I always speak with my coach before competition. I'm like, Coach, if you will give me one advice, what's that? And he always think of a key advice to give me. And for tomorrow, I think, just go and jump. He said, you know, it's good weather, you know, and you've been jumping here before, so you know how it feels, and just go and jump high. So hopefully I will do that.
You are 8th in the competition, which is not a big number. Mm-hmm. It could be a very smooth competition. Is that something you like?
I think, yeah, it's good. Definitely, if you want to work for results, I think it's better for us, because, you know, now they're messing with us with this 30-second rules. I don't like it. But it's not big number. I think it will give us more opportunity to focus on the high jump, so it will go smoothly without disturbing, hopefully. And as you said, the weather is going to be good, not long competition, so condition so far will look very good for tomorrow.
When do you decide about your opening height?
Normally I went in the warm-up, so when we start, you know, after I put the high jump bar and we start warm-up, normally I take a couple of jumps and then I can say, yeah, now I know which height to start. But, you know, it's easier to decide when we are less people. Sometimes you want to jump 2 or 3 jumps, but you can't because it's too much of athletes that out there and they want to jump, but then, you know, it's time to start the competition. So you could start lower as a warm-up, but now I think it's okay.
So just guessing from the progression would be 220 or 225. Okay. I'm not pushing you to an answer.
230. No, I don't know. We'll see tomorrow after the warm-ups.
Matched. So you also was not competing that much, actually no indoor season. You needed to save your energy after a long last year season. That's why you didn't compete in the indoor season.
This year I'm not jumping in the indoor because I have some injury in the winter. So we're talking with my coach about we keep down, no need too much injury in this years because we have many competition and important competition in this years. So my coach said me, okay, we'll slow down and prepare very good for season of summer.
Obviously, everybody knows what is going on in your country. So where do you train normally?
Yes, no, I'm training in my city in Damascus, Syria. Yeah, I do some training camp in Europe, but not too much. I told that before I have too much problem about the visa. And also now I have a visa only I have for 3 months in here and 1 entry, not multi. So I have some problem with my passport, a Syrian passport, but I'm brute from my Syrian, from Syrian passport. So now I'm training in Syria and Damascus. Now, thank God, everything the same of the country. A little they started the problem is the finish. I hope in this year, the next year, the Syrian come back.
Yes, we would wish that to you and your country mates. Are you recognized in Syria? Do people know you when you are in the street? Do they know, oh, this is our medalist in high jump?
Oh, look, now it's not too many people know me about there, but sportsmen, all the sportsmen know me because, you know, the war have too much problem and not think about the sport, not think about anything, you think only in the life, what you do in the life for family and for work.
Yes, yes. In the summary, yeah, not too much thought about the sport when you care about your life. So, and you started the season also well in Doha. Were you satisfied with your result in Doha?
Yeah, it's very good for the start of the season. My record to 36 and the first competition jumped to 33 before I'm not jumping never. It's very good for me. I feel this year I'm very good. I'm preparing myself for many competitions. I think the Mediterranean game in Spain, and also in Asian Championship. So I do it in some meetings before, and I hope to jump every competition up to 30 and up to 35 and broken my record.
We wish you all the best to that. Mutaz, will you meet together at the Asian Championships you go to? Or you don't know yet?
Yeah, the thing is we don't know the date for the high jump yet. That's the thing, because I think it's very close to the Diamond League final, so, and it's very far. It's in Indonesia, so I need to take like full day of traveling. But I don't know. Obviously, you know, it's very important. It's the Asian Games, actually, not the Asian Championships. The Asian Games is a very big event, and it's very important for our federation. So I consider, I've won it twice. I really wanted to win it 3 times. That will be something, you know, for me. But as you said, I don't know, since it's gonna be a big choice. It's like Asian Games or Diamond League final. So we're still waiting. I hope by next week we will know the confirmed date. Then hopefully we can do something around that.
Danil, now we will switch a little bit to Russian. В indoor season в залах тебе очень получилось. Как доволен с первым стартом в открытом сезоне? You were very good indoors. You won the world indoor title. Now you had only one competition so far in the summer. Was it okay for you in Eugene?
А вы сейчас про зимний сезон говорите, да?
Sorry?
Зимний сезон? Ну, про зимний сезон или про летний?
Не, про летний, как чувствовал в Eugene, потому в зимнем очень хороший был, и теперь только одно соревнование.
Ну, про Eugene я могу рассказать только... Ну, мне понравилось прыгать там. Это был первый мой старт в этом сезоне. Я хочу сказать, что летний сезон с таким результатом высоким 2.32 я еще никогда не начинал. Всегда было хуже. Вот. И, ну, у меня были проблемы небольшие с весом. Поднабрал вес чуть-чуть, поправился. Это мне помешало тоже прыгать, ну, на мой взгляд. То есть, а так все, в принципе, по технике все было отлично. Я набрал силу, я стал сильнее чуть-чуть. Вот, а не смог справиться со скоростью.
И теперь уже лучшая ситуация через 2 недели?
Ну да, сейчас я чуть-чуть похудел, я сбросил вес. Вот, и продолжаю сбрасывать, чтобы к следующему старту уже прийти в форму, как я был зимой на чемпионате мира. Вот, буду стараться.
Yes, Daniel was saying that after the indoor season he got some weight and was not so quick on his run-up. So, on the other hand, he was still satisfied with the result in Eugene because he never started the summer season with such a result. But it was not the best what he could, and now he is feeling better after 2 weeks. He lost some weight, which was there, more speed, better technique, so he looks forward to tomorrow. I dla teba je to jasno, čempionát Európy samý vážny. Самое важное соревнование в этом году, and for you, of course, European Championships are the main event of the 2018.
Ну, конечно, да, самый важный старт – это чемпионат Европы, но и не так же маловажные старты, вот это бриллиантовая лига, вот, и где я буду прыгать, для меня также это очень важно, показать себя, показать хороший результат, вот.
Yes, and he says also the Diamond League is nearly equally important for him, and he wants to show the best of him in the Diamond League. Mutaz, you spoke about Sotomayor, and you know what I will ask. He's gone here, but what about letting him go globally?
Yeah, I'm working on this. I think I'm in a pretty good place right now. You know, for me, it's very easy to put the bar, as I said, it's 2:46 and just run, but that's not my goal. If I want to put the bar on world record, I want to be either it's done or it's very close. But I think I'm on the right approach to this, and hopefully we'll go this year. I'm really hopeful for that.
You said that this year will be the time for bettering the results, to jump high, not to win titles.
Exactly.
Is it like that?
You know, I said, this year we don't have, beside of the Asian Games, we don't have, there's no World Championship or too many major championships that I have to focus on. We have the Diamond League circuit, and it's all in good timing. So my goal this year is, coming to every meet, I'm looking for, records? Is it like meeting records, world record, area record, Asian record, personal best? So definitely I want to go higher this year because I don't really care. I don't need to worry about my form or maybe I have to work for this or for that. So I'm coming to every competition. I'm trying to do my best.
Now I open the floor for questions, please, to our high jumpers.
It's clear.
You don't want to tell me they answered all. You were thinking. Kaisa, yeah, our world indoor record holder in high jump.
We finally have a Swedish high jumper again in the men's high jump that's doing well this year. Have you heard of Fabian Delryd?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I love the sport. I follow high jump, so don't ask me that, please. Yeah.
What do you think of him?
You know, you said finally. I mean, Sweden always been having good high jumpers through the years. So, and for a while it wasn't, but now you say there's somebody already up there. So I think that's something very good. I'm really happy to see somebody from Sweden really, you know, come out there, because I know there's a lot of talent and there's a lot of good high jumpers. I don't know why it takes so long time, but we are here. So I haven't seen him jump yet. He's on the start list for tomorrow, right? Yeah. So I will tell you what I think, but it doesn't matter what I think. He's shown already he's good, so. Yeah.
Any other questions? I will now switch to football because Danil will be the only, if I can say, Russian athlete during this afternoon, and you know, the World Cup soccer starts. Yeah. So the question to all of you, will you follow the matches? And do you have a favorite team, Mutaz?
Follow everything? No, definitely not. I follow athletics, everything. I probably will follow some if my friends are around to create a good atmosphere, but definitely when it comes to the, let's say, the final 8, definitely then I will watch and try to enjoy. Actually, my father is trying to get me to go and watch some matches with him, but I'm not sure about that. But I think who I'm supporting, it's a little bit difficult, but I think I have a good shot in Germany, maybe, and Brazil. I really think they are there.
Majd, will you follow World Cup soccer?
Yeah, sure. On the country speak about the football, yeah. So I think now it's my country to also follow, because my country before have a qualification, one match we can go to world champion. It's big surprise for everyone. The world Syrian go to World Cup. Yeah. So I don't know, somebody listens that Brazil or Germany, France, I don't know exactly. So I think that France is the strongest this year.
Данил, в России будет Кубок мира по футболу. Будешь смотреть некоторые или пойдешь на стадион? Will you follow some matches, even will you go to see some match?
Нет, на стадион я, к сожалению, не пойду. Смотреть, конечно, болеть будем за и наших, и за другие команды сильные, которые... Мы тренируемся на одной базе с сборной России по футболу. То есть мы все вместе на одной базе сидим.
So yes, he will follow some matches. He will not go to see any match directly in the stadium, but definitely as they have the training base together with the Russian national team in football, so he will definitely cheer for them and watch the matches of Russia. And we will watch all of you tomorrow at the high jump. Thank you very much, and good luck.
Thank you very much.
Dream mile, dream field, another theme after 400 hurdles and high jump. And everybody in Norway knows these faces of Ingebrigtsen family. Henrik and Filip, welcome.
Thank you.
And of course the world champion Eljaya Manangoi from Kenya.
Thank you.
Dream mile, was it something you were dreaming about when you were young? One day to compete, Henrik?
It was from the moment I started doing the 1500. It was something I was looking forward to and hoping to be able to compete in the dream mile, of course.
Filip?
Yeah, same as Henrik. Ever since I saw him running the first time, it looked fun, so I wanted to join him. But yeah, it's something we train for and look forward to every year.
Eljaya, what is your feeling about the dream mile in Oslo? Is it something special, not just a mile? What do you think?
Thank you. Well, yeah, I think something special because this is my third time in Oslo. And first I want to thank the organizers for welcoming me for that time in Oslo. And keeping this like this special thing to me because I have been running well in Oslo on mile, so the mile is a very special thing to me.
In 2016, you were already running together the Dream Mile. How it will be again something special for you this year to be together in the Dream Mile? And when it will come that also the youngest brother who is still running and will run the 1500 will be there also with you in a Dream Mile?
Right now, or this year, I think we will just be practicing for when me, Philip, and Jacob are all running together in the Dream Mile and get top 3 positions. Then that's what we're aiming for over time. But now, this year, is like a practice run, and it's just the 2 brothers, so we're still missing one. And next year we will maybe be 3 Ingebrigtsens in the Dream Mile. So every year we want to improve and until we get top 3 positions.
Will you follow your brother in the 1500?
Yeah, I'm excited to see his race, and I think he's gonna impress this time as well.
So we heard from the Majd director Steinar that it's sold out. Should be great weather. Is it something you were looking for tomorrow?
It's always nice to run when the stadium is sold out, and tomorrow is going to be nice weather and hopefully a great atmosphere and a lot of good results. So I'm really looking forward to running tomorrow.
Filip, the pace should be around 1:53 at the 800 meters. Is that okay for you?
I think that's normal for a Diamond League race. It's a high quality field with fast guys, so yeah, it should be at least 1:53.
I think 2 minutes would be perfect. 2-minute pace, that would be
that'd
be better.
With a very fast finish, yeah. No, there are different goals, and we had it at our press points here. You have European Championships, Eljaya, maybe African Championships, or not? So maybe Continental Cup, we will see. But for you, European Championships, and we heard already that you plan to double there. Is it true?
Yes, in 2016 I did both the 1500 and then the 5K. I missed the gold medal by 13 thousandths of a second. And I was 4th. So this year I'm hoping to be a little bit better. I'm going to prepare really well. I'm going to shave my arms to minimize the drag. And hopefully that will be enough to get 10 centimeters to the front.
Like in swimming. And
almost.
Filip, you will do also something special, and we heard also you are going to double?
Yeah. That was my plan, at least. I need to qualify for the 5K first. But yeah, I want to have another chance to fight for a medal. So it's gonna be fun.
Jaya, there are some Kenyan runners, African runners speaking about world record attempts in Monaco. Is it something which will be on your agenda? And of course, a Dream Mile in Oslo should help this plan?
Well, I think my plan is I've run some previous races in Doha, Oslo, this Oslo today, and then I'm planning to run maybe fast in coming races, or maybe in Paris or Oslo, I mean Monaco. So that I'm planning to do this time, but I need just to run in Oslo tomorrow so that I can see the results. But my body is responding well now, so I think the best thing's coming.
You see two brothers here. Where is your brother, George? He's also world under-18 champion. Yeah. Maybe next year there will be 3 Ingebrigtsen and 2 Manangois in the Dream Mile.
Yeah, I'm really happy about him. He's a very promising young man, you know. So he's actually was asking about me, about the younger brother too.
Maybe we should have a relay.
Yeah. So
see who wins.
He's strong now. I think the boys will be going to see each other in Tampere, so anything might be happen also. Like the same when my brother grabbed the bronze medals in London, so I wish them well. So, but I know they are very strong.
We heard that after Jacob there is still some runner coming.
The next one, she's a girl.
Yeah.
So we'll see if she's fast enough. Maybe she can run the Dream Mile with us.
How old is she?
She's 12, so she still has a few years left with training before she reaches her potential.
And Jaya, you have also more brothers waiting at home?
Yeah.
Behind
yeah.
George, some youngers?
Yeah, I have another, my brother, who is running 800 meters. So I think all family are running. So.
How old is this third brother?
He's 17 years.
17. And what is his name?
Geoffrey.
Geoffrey
Manangoi.
So you see, we already have 3 now.
Geoffrey Manangoi, so he's very strong, and he's upcoming now. He's very strong.
So it looks like the youngest is always the most talented. Henrik, do you agree?
Yes, but sometimes, you know, hard work beats talent. So
also tactic and
experience. Experience. But I think I have some talent, so that might be enough.
Questions, please. Yes, Nicole?
A question for Henrik, thank you. 2014 Bislett was a particularly fantastic occasion for you. 4th place there in a 3:50 national record. Could you explain to us, will you be going into tomorrow's race thinking of that, or do you like to completely forget your past achievements here and just purely focus on starting anew when you get on the start line?
I would say I'm always chasing that feeling, because that race was in so many ways perfect. Really good experience. The atmosphere was incredible. It was a little bit you know, almost depressing walking out to the field, because it had been a bad day with a lot of bad results, and the weather was raining earlier the evening. And when I think when I passed 800, I started to move up the field, and I could feel the atmosphere helping me along. So I'm always chasing that feeling, at least in Oslo, because it's something special. But this year I'm not expecting to run that fast, but I want to experience the Bislett feeling and the Dream Mile, and just be part of that long, important tradition in Bislett.
Any more questions? How do you like the PR superstar promotion of this meet?
You're asking me?
Yeah.
I wasn't in it, so I think it could have been a little bit better.
So they missed you, yeah?
Yeah.
But it looks like it brought some result, as it is sold out.
Yeah,
after some first time since Bold, actually.
It's a good summary of the status of Norwegian athletics. It's up and coming, and it's something new, and it's better than it's been for several years. So I'm just ready to be part of that great team, and together we will. I know for sure that we will get a lot of medals the next couple of years.
We also asked this the 400 hurdlers from Norway. Will you have many people cheering for you, like family members, other friends, and so on, in the stadium tomorrow?
I think we have. We got 30 tickets or 20 tickets or something like that, and we all gave them out, and everyone's showing up. So I'm expecting a lot of familiar faces on the stands, but I'm hoping that I won't have time to see them when I'm running in my 4 laps.
After that, you will recognize them still?
After, I'm hoping to do a lot of selfies and sign a lot of autographs.
Philip, your comment on that?
No, not really.
Okay, any more questions? Yes, Nicole again.
Question for Alaya, thank you. Obviously, you won the Commonwealth title quite a long while ago now. Eugene, you did 3:52, so you must be happy with your current shape. I'd like to know, as Alphonse mentioned, when your season starts so soon and you don't have a global championship to aim for, and you've mentioned that you're not going for the African champs. How do you maintain your form and your motivation, particularly when the Continental Cup is in early September, so far away from now?
All right, thank you very much. I think I've done Commonwealth Games in April. I was really happy because I came back home with a gold medal, and then I was in pretty good form. So going back to home and starting like afresh for a build-up again until September. So I'm going to maintain that shape until September for the World Cup. Now I'm going to do a lot of gym, some hill work, you know, so a good long runs. So that's how I'm going to maintain in my good form, because when I was in Eugene, after Commonwealth Games, I went back home, but I have a bad flu, you know, for like 3 weeks. So that's why I didn't manage to train for like 3 weeks. I went for Eugene, and the weather is not favorable. So, but I could run a good season best. So I see my body is responding now well. So yes, I'm going to sit down with my coach and start the program fresh, and how we can going to arrange the World Cup games.
Thank you. Before we end, a question. You will have now a longer break to training, and next race in Paris?
Yeah.
So that's end of June for you?
Yeah, end of June.
What is the next coming after Bislett?
I'm doing Stockholm.
Yeah, that's very already early, yeah, on Sunday.
And then we're doing some training, and then Paris, I think.
Yeah. No. Henrik?
I think I might. I'm doing the same as Philip, Stockholm, and I'm hoping to do the 5K in Lausanne.
In July?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much. Good luck to Ingebrigtsen's family tomorrow, and Aljaya Manangoi too.
Thank you.
Okay, we continue. Sorry to interrupt you. With introducing our ladies in the women's steeplechase, the world champion Emma Coburn from USA and the Norwegian record holder Karoline Bjerkeli Grøvdal. Oh. Welcome. Ingebrigtsen brothers still here, but leaving shortly. So, hot weather is promised for tomorrow. Is that something good for you or not that good for steeplechase?
I grew up in Colorado in a cold climate, so I prefer cold weather, but I've raced in hot conditions many times. Rio Olympics, that was a very, very hot race, so, and I was able to get third there, so I'm comfortable racing in hot weather, though I much prefer the cold.
Karoline?
Yeah, I think it's the same for me actually. So I'm used to the cold, but I like the warm also. So I think it's perfect tomorrow.
The organizers are planning 3 minutes first K, 6 minutes second K. Is that something you are also looking for? That you will be behind the pacemakers?
I plan to be behind the pacemakers. I think it'd be great if a few of the athletes went with that pace and we could, get after that time together. But a big goal of mine is to break 9 minutes this year, and I only have a few chances to do it, so I need to run pretty aggressive every time I step on the line. So I plan to go with that pace.
Karoline, what's your goal tomorrow concerning this issue, pacing and timing?
Yes, it's my first steeplechase in many years in Diamond League. I think it's 7 or 8 years since I run it, so I'm more used to the flat, but I'm excited to run tomorrow, and it's going to be a tough race and very fast, so I have to stick with the good ones and hope I have a good day.
Is it something you plan also for European Championships? To run the steeple?
Yes, I will run the steeple this year, so that's a new thing for me.
Emma, there is no World Championships. We already spoke here with many athletes about it. What's then your goal is to break the 9 minutes, yeah?
Yeah, my goal is to win the U.S. Championships, break 9 minutes, and be in contention for the win in Brussels at the final. So the time will hopefully come, and this year with no World Championships, it's really just about being aggressive in every race and going for it, because there's nothing to save it for. We just need to race hard every time.
What happened in the last race, and you still run 9:08. That shows you must be in shape.
Yeah, I'm in shape, and unfortunately felt a little too strong at the last water jump and jumped a little too aggressively and didn't quite have the space I needed to land. So I felt really strong and genuinely thought I could have the win that day had I not fallen. So mistakes happen, and hopefully tomorrow goes, all the jumps go a little bit better tomorrow. But I'm fit and I'm ready, and the pacing has been, the pacing that was requested is exactly, the pace that I'm seeking out this year, and plan to go with it and hopefully have a strong race.
World lead is 9:04.9, mid record 9:07. Is it something where you can be in that range even faster?
Yeah, that's the plan. Again, I hope to break 9 minutes, and I only have a few chances at it. I'll be racing in Monaco and then hopefully in Brussels in the final. So there's not many opportunities. So I have to be pretty aggressive every time, and hopefully, well under the meet record, and hopefully close to a world lead when I leave the track tomorrow.
So what will be the most important part of the race for you?
Other than not falling, I think the most important part is going to be, the second half of the race when the rabbits drop out, and when the real racing begins, making sure that I'm still committed to running an aggressive pace and confident in that. So once the rabbits drop off,
I think I need some races to get in it, but yeah, I'm looking forward to run tomorrow.
Which event do you like most outside of when you are running steeple or so? Which event you like to watch in athletics?
I really enjoy watching the 400 hurdles because the last 100 of the race, you can just feel how challenging it is and how the athletes are truly giving it everything they have. So I enjoy watching that. The 800 is also a pretty wild event, and then the 1500 as well. Both those events really entertain me, and I feel like I can feel kind of the pain that the athletes are feeling in all of those races, and admire the determination the athletes show.
Karoline, maybe javelin? No, I'm because of Norway.
Yeah, 400 hurdles, of course, because we have the world champion. And I also like the 5K. I think that's maybe because I run it a lot myself, but it's a long distance, so I like that.
Questions, please? To our steeple ladies. No questions. So let's hope for tomorrow that the Kenyan girls will keep the pace. Are you ready to jump in if it will be not that fast? Or you will wait what they will do in the first 2K?
I'll wait to see what's happening. I, again, have to be committed to running an aggressive pace this year, and I hope that the rabbits, the pacers, do the job that they're assigned, and that I can just sit behind them and be at 2,000 meters at 6 minutes, and then the real racing begins. And I'm sure there's going to be several of us up there with them, and shooting for some fast times the last kilometer.
Karoline will have one advantage over you, and that will be some family members and friends in the public, I would think. Is that true?
Yes, that's true. Yeah, I have a lot of family who's coming tomorrow, so that's going to be great.
Thank you. There are no more questions. Good luck for sub-9 and a very fast Norwegian top result of the year.
Hey man, what's good?
I see you again.
Good. You home?
I'm home.
Yeah.
Hello everybody, this is our last press point. What a company. Olympic champion, world leader, European champion. You know all of them. Karsten, maybe the first question to you. Last year you said that you can walk freely through Oslo and you were not that recognized. Did this change now after 1 year? You being the world champion, of course.
There has, of course, been some changes, but at the same time, we are still most famous for cross-country skiing, so I'm safe.
Tomorrow should be, and we said that many times already today, sold-out stadium, great weather. Is it something you would expect of your most important race at home?
You know, it's always perfect to run when the stands are full and when the audience are cheering for you, and the atmosphere in Bislett is extraordinary when it's that way. And now the weather is with us. It's not always like that in Norway, so yeah, looking forward to it.
I see lane 7. Is that something you wanted?
I ran lane 7 here last year. I train a lot on this track, and you know what? Lane number 7 is my favorite here, so I got to choose that one.
Of course, you had the right to choose as the first one. Okay, Abderrahman Samba, world leader in the 400 hurdles. Can you tell us a little bit more about you? For how long time are you training for the hurdles? Is it about 2 years? You are running the hurdles and training?
Yes, actually I started hurdles 2017. And,
last year, yeah?
Yeah, last year. And I've been the final the world champion, and now the world leading.
And now you are winning also, all the races. How come? Did you expect it?
Yeah, actually I did, you know, hard when you did believe yourself, and you did hard training, and did good plan. I think that always make the success. Did you,
or were you doing some activities in other sports before athletics or before the hurdles?
Yes, actually I running for 100 flat and 200, and I didn't mean a sport before like handball, basket. It's that by a long time.
So is the 400 hurdles now your perfect event? Of course, we would say.
Of course.
Yeah. Is there something where you have the feeling you can improve a lot in the 400 hurdles?
For sure, now like to Diamond League, every time I surprise myself before I surprise the people, and I think it's good.
Karsten, how do you look at the situation that he is now running so fast? Is it some kind of motivation for you for even more?
I always tend to turn things into my favor, and now we have a guy that runs a lot faster than me. I have to see that as a way to improve myself and for me to try to chase him. And now he is the best, so it's just for me to play and see what's happening.
Abderrahman, for you is lane number 5. It's good. Lane number 5 for you tomorrow.
Yeah.
You will see Karsten in front of you. Is that good?
Yeah, it's a good line.
And you will not see him. What is happening behind you?
No, I don't want to say that.
Okay. Kerron, what do you say about this? Let's say, comparing to you youngsters running so fast.
You know, I'm really excited. You know, these guys run really, really fast. I think it's very good for the sport. It keeps it very exciting.
What keeps you still motivated and still running after winning world titles, Olympic gold?
Just surrounding myself with other younger people, make me feel young. You know, I've been in the sport for the past 100 years, so I'm just really excited to be running and being at the top of my game. I've been running track, honestly, for the past 13 years, and I'm just really blessed to be where I am right now.
As a very experienced man on the 400 hurdles, there have been some downs in this event in the past years. Now this new generation is coming and running very fast. Do you think they can come close to the world record of Kevin Young?
I think anybody can come close to a world record as long as the conditions are right and you just, you know, but 46.7 is in a different stratosphere. but anything is possible.
Yasmani, also running well this year. For you, the goal, as we spoke here with European athletes, is the European Championships in Berlin, where you will meet, most probably, Karsten, of course, in the 400 hurdles. Is that your goal this year, the European Championships?
Yes. For me, this year is important for me. I defended my title in Berlin, as of course. I trained this year step for Diamond League. Now I'm preparation for Berlin. Now I go to running in Diamond League for training, but I'm happy for running again in Oslo for me.
Thank you. 47.82 is the mid record. Karsten, something you know about it, yeah? It's 47.82. Danny Harris in 1986, a long time ago.
I didn't know so, but that's familiar to my personal best, so yeah, maybe we can see that number again. I don't know.
Yeah, Abderrahman, mid record 47.82. Something kind of motivation for you tomorrow?
Yes, for sure. Diamond League, area record. I think that's a big thing.
Oh, you want to do another Diamond League record?
Maybe.
Oh, that would be even closer than to the Kevin Young's world record, as we spoke. How you go with the strides, if you can tell us? You go 13 until which hurdle?
Hurdles 8, right now, to hurdles 8.
Karsten, we spoke about it last year. Did it change?
I'm always trying to improve. So I did to the 8th hurdle last year, and then switched to 15, and now in Rome I did 13 to the 9th hurdle, and after that I was so happy that I didn't know what to do, so I just did 14.
No, you did the PB, of course. Yeah. Kerron, what is your opinion about the strides situation? As we know, Kevin Young was running the whole race with 13, but he was also a taller guy with long stride.
Yeah, well, Kevin Young, I believe he took 12 steps on the back stretch for, I think, 2 hurdles or 3 hurdles. I think he was like 6'5". He's very tall. But for the 400 hurdles, you know, if you can take 13 strides all the way around the track, you know, that's perfect. You know, if you can alternate to 14, that's also perfect. You know, but just have to be strong as a 400-meter hurdler, and know when to move in the race. You know.
Yasmani, what about you? For which hurdle you go with the 13 strides?
Sorry, I don't understand.
Ritmo.
I'm running 7
hurdles with 13. So we can compare 8, 9, 7. Kerron, about you tomorrow?
Ideally for me, 13 all the way to 10.
Okay, great. So we spoke about the world leads, about the mid records, but what about the family? Karsten, you had already last year a lot of support in the stadium. Will it be even more tomorrow? I mean, directly, personally.
There will be a lot of family and friends in the audience, of course, and that is always fun. Mostly I travel around and they don't get to be there, but they are here at Bislett, and also they tend to come at the big championships. So it's always an honor.
So they follow you in London, they will follow you in Berlin, yeah?
Yeah, all the vacations now are just track meets, so that's how it is.
Questions, please, to our 400 hurdles great company of champions.
Don't be shy, come on.
Nicole, yeah.
We're really enjoying the rivalry between Karsten and Samba. Samba, I spoke to you in Rome. You were understandably elated with the area record that you set. You were showing quite an aura of confidence sat next to the world champion here. I'd love to know what each of you think of the rivalry that's growing between you, and whether you think it's really good for your event.
I cannot hear the question exactly.
It was about the rivalry between you and Karsten, whether it is moving you forward and motivating to improve.
Oh, now I see. Now I see. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mutaz Barshim, the big translator.
I know it's the 8th line. You look at the Diamond League Rome. It's running fast, you know. That give the race more. كيف أقول له مثارة? Yeah. Yeah.
And I agree with that, you know, because I always find it more funny to watch sports when you don't know who's going to win and when people are giving it their best, and that is how the situation is now, and we need to be happy for that. So maybe the 400 hurdles now can be one of the funniest events to watch in the Diamond League race, and I think we all can like that.
Yeah.
Any more questions to our hurdlers? Mutaz, you have a question?
So obviously tomorrow your fans and our friends and support too, not him because you're on the same even. But can they support me after that?
How much do you pay?
We can negotiate later.
Perfect.
Speak to his manager.
Yeah.
Okay, any more questions? If not, good luck to all of you tomorrow in the 400-meter hurdles.
Thank you. Thank you.
All the best. And thank you very much. This concludes our media points at the famous strawberry party at famous Bislett Games. Have a nice evening.
Take the bowl.